I get?
Christmas present.
Are these the new microphones? It's not easy doing this one-handed. Hopefully we'll be able to film it in the middle of a tornado.
So, you've got your new microphones paid for out of your own money. We have not got a sponsorship deal, seeing we've only got a few followers.
Well, it's alright. Not bothered. Doing it because we like doing it. At the moment we're on these rubbish microphones. They're sort of done job-ish, but it's a problem when it's windy. Where are we going, James?
We're going to see in the new year. Well, we're on our way to see in the new year.
Normally, we wait and wait and wait and wait.
One of us falls asleep, sometimes both of us, and we wake up, one of us or the other of us, at about 10 past midnight going, oh. My Grumpy Sprout jumper's popular.
Allendale is a village and civil parish in the southwest of Northumberland, within the North Pennines area of outstanding natural beauty. We shared this great park up with a few other van lifers who were here to join in with the local tradition of seeing in the new year. For 160 years, the villagers of Allendale have hosted this spectacular event every New Year's Eve, known as the Allendale Tar Bar'L. 45 local men, known as geysers, carry whiskey barrels filled with burning hot tar on their heads. They make their procession through the town, and upon their arrival at midnight, they toss their barrels of fire onto the ceremonial bonfire to welcome in the new year. To become a geyser, each man has to have been born in the Allen Valleys. Oh wow! I'm feeling warm now.
You feel the heat?
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh my goodness, that's warm.
Oh, it's lovely and warm. I feel
lovely.
Oh. Way. They come back, don't they? Do they come back? Oh, here we go.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Beautiful wife. 2024. What excitement does it hold? More adventures. Another year older.
Oh, that's a birthday, that. Oh, it's lovely and warm, isn't it?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Love you.
Hey, I'm glad you've shaved. morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So we spent last night in, where did we spend it? Allendale. And it's a bit cold night and we've got a bit of an issue. The diesel heater won't work. It's saying, what is it saying?
Code error E6.
Well, we think that's the fan.
Something to do with the fan, running or something. It's doing something.
Yeah.
The impaler or the impeller or something.
The impaler.
Impaler. Vlad.
Vlad the impaler.
Vlad has Vladid our Vladdy heater.
Yeah.
And I think it might be rubbing like slightly out of sync or something like that. So Vlad the Impaler. I don't think it's impeller as in propeller. I think might be because it's not written in Chinese, but it might as well be to me. So kettle's on. Oh, what?
You're getting out of picture.
I'm getting out of the picture. Kettle's on. Kettle's on. That's actually warming the space up because it's such a small space. It is actually warming it up.
Yeah. Well,
what's the temperature now?
It's kind of skipping between 13 and 14. And the E6 is an error code. Fan's flashing. So yeah, it's an issue with the fan.
It just needs something doing to it. It's beyond my skill base. Job for the mechanic.
What did you think of last night?
It was interesting. It goes back at least a couple of centuries, but they think it could even go back to medieval times. A good night. Loads of lovely people. A lot of van lifers all parked around this square. At least 15 vans just in this small area. I'm sure there's others as well. In fact, there's a lay-by back further up, apparently with the big campers in. So a lot of van lifers, just a lot of very, very friendly people. There's a bunkhouse in this town. If anybody actually wants to come here and don't have a van, there is a bunkhouse. And there's even a Dalek, well, a sci-fi museum featuring mainly Doctor Who stuff. And apparently it's fantastic, and it's like a TARDIS inside. Apparently it looks small from the outside but huge inside. Well, what does this mean for next week? Next week, this means we can still do a trip, but I don't fancy doing an overnighter if we haven't got a diesel heater fixed. No, that's not very van life, is it, dear? No. We'll have a day out, maybe. Yeah, can have an adventure. We're going to go to the Sycamore Gap. We're going to see, well, what's left. We were lucky, we went there last year. When it was still there. When it was still there. But first, breakfast. Porridge. Apple and blueberry. When it's so cold last night, I slept in my clothes. I haven't done that since I was a teenager. There's lots of things I haven't done since I was a teenager. It wasn't a very nice night last night. It was fine. So I got warm under the covers. Well, you do. And you know why? I was listening to an article on the radio and it's proven that women are 4% cooler than men, which means that our body temperatures drop to 4% quicker, something like that. What is it? That's why we feel the cold. So next time when women say, you know, when us ladies say that, you know, it's cold, can we have heating on, and you don't want it on, that's why. It's scientific. It's science, James. Science. Science. Yeah, breakfast, cup of tea, let's go. Knock. Who's there?
Doctor.
Ugh.
Where are we going, dear?
We are going to what was formerly known as the Sycamore Gap on Hadrian's Wall, referred to now mostly as the Sycamore Stump by people. I suppose Sycamore Stump Gap would be more accurate. Unfortunately. Tragic. Yes. Some crimes are petty in nature. Cutting down a tree, in the scheme of things, isn't a huge issue, but to cut down such an iconic landmark, it's a bit like that old thing they used to talk about. A butterfly flaps its wings on one side of the world and then there's an earthquake on the other side of the world, you know, cause and effect. The outcome for so many people so outweighs the crime, the impact. And effectively, people came from all the way from New Zealand, Australia, just to see that tree, from America, just to see that tree. People have proposed under the canopy, and some people have scattered ashes of loved ones actually there because it's such an iconic spot, and now it's gone.
Look at that.
What? The incline?
That cliff face.
Are you referring to the incline we've got to go up, or the? Yeah, it's a natural wall, isn't it? You barely need the wall on that section, really. It's quite.
We've got to climb up that.
Well,
right, be careful here.
Some people are choosing to walk around, but I think we should do the full yomp mode. I think that's the line of least resistance.
What?
The line of least resistance. The easiest way.
This could only end well.
Slip sliding away.
Right, I need to be really careful now and watch where I'm going.
Or maybe not film and concentrate actually on what you're doing.
Possibly.
Although it might be quite amusing. I'll film you falling.
Here we go.
We are now on Hadrian's Wall, or the root of Hadrian's Wall.
That's Hadrian's Wall.
That is Hadrian's Wall. That is Hadrian's Wall.
Part of Hadrian's Wall.
Well, yeah, it's not the whole thing. It's a bit bigger than that.
Let the ascent begin. Hadrian's Wall was the northwest frontier of the Roman Empire for almost 300 years, and it was built by the Roman army on the orders of Emperor Hadrian in AD 122. At 73 miles long, it crossed northern Britain from Wallsend on the east coast to Bowness on Solway on the west coast to separate the barbarians from the Romans. Yeah. We're beginning to regret this. Look at
bit muddy.
How am I going to clean them off? Stick!
Give them a wash. Walking some of the puddles on the way back. Come on then.
Oh God. Oh, look at state. I'm sinking. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm sure we're not. It'd have been better off. Oh, cracky. Been better off going that way that you're not meant to do.
Well, they're repairing the footpath, and this isn't a footpath, it's just
a bog fest.
A swamp. And the whole point, oh God. And the whole point is that
look at
they haven't bothered to install a footpath here because there isn't normally one here. So
I didn't go over my ankles.
Come on then. Back in the day, a lot of walks were like this before they started installing all these footpaths. I remember when I did the Pennine Way the first, well, all 3 times I did it, it was very little paved footpath. It was just a bog fest, and the bog got wider and wider as people made wider and wider attempts to avoid the swamp. But these days, it's a hell of a lot easier for people, and navigationally it's a lot easier because you just follow the yellow brick road pretty well.
It's not yellow, it's brown.
Well,
and full of mud.
I was metaphorical when I said yellow brick road. Is it metaphorical?
Metaphorical, yeah. Planted in the late 19th century, the famous Sycamore tree that once stood proudly in this gap alongside Hadrian's Wall was an inspiration to photographers and artists alike. With many marriage proposals, family reunions and scattering the ashes of a loved one, it was symbolised as a place of memories and sentimental moments. And not forgetting the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves movie released in 1991, featuring Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman, brought it to the world stage. It was felled between the evening of the 27th and the morning of the 28th of September in 2023 in a deliberate act of vandalism. Being hopeful that new shoots may sprout, the tree stump is being protected by a temporary fence placed by the National Trust.
Piece of broccoli.
Just trying to visualise what it would look like.
It's great this, because then I get to eat the broccoli.
Can't get my hand out of it, but there's a nice rainbow behind you.
Oh, lovely.
Right, come on then.
Yes, dear. Sorry, guys, thank you.
Do you want to eat this broccoli now?
Of course.
Here, you eat it.
I once made a gallon of parsnip wine
parsnip? What?
Yeah,
Sounds
3.
dreadful.
You had to do 3 kilos of parsnips. I love parsnips. So afterwards, I just got to eat parsnips for forever. That's nice with the rainbow, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Hope there's no more mud.
I think we're pretty well back now. I think we may as well go through this gate.
Do we go through this gate here?
I think we go through this gate here, go to the top, and then we're back to the car park pretty
yeah,
well.
Look at all this water.
Just think of it as hydration. You can avoid it.
Hey?
You can avoid it. You...
Blooming heck.
Got to hold on to that as part of your...
What are you doing?
Falling off the gate.
What are you falling off gate for? You gonna let me in?
Out?
Or are you gonna let me out?
Yeah, I was going to put
I'm trying to
that back on when you've come
I'm trying to watch where I go without going flying.
Well, if you're flying, it'd be alright. It's when you fall in the mud that's the problem. Flying would be great.
Oh,
I can tell you're flying because all you do is drone on.
hey, come on.
Hang on, I'm just... Okay.
Did you enjoy that walk?
It was invigorating. Sad to see the tree, but I'm glad we came.
Sad to see the tree gone.
But, I'd say sad.
Let me go to the side here.
The best bit of the whole thing is I got to eat the broccoli.
Oops.
You might be on YouTube now in a couple of days. We've got you on camera. But we're not sure, so can you do it again for another, just to make sure? Tell you what.
What?
Well, she'd pay a lot of money for like a mud bath if she went somewhere like Turkey or Blue Lagoon in Iceland. You're not at the bow of the Titanic now, are you, or something?
It's part of Adrian's wall.
I think it must be, because it's, yeah, it looks like it's a wide wall. It's not like a regular stone wall, is it? It's a wall wide enough for a centurion
it goes
or
down.
two.
It goes, James, it goes down there.
It goes down there, but there's no reason why this isn't it as well. If you look, it's a. Why would a farmer build a wall wide enough for a centurion to walk on?
Don't know.
Might as well go down to that path now, mightn't we?
Might as well go down here. Why are you always hiding? Why are you always hiding? He's hiding again. There he is. Don't hide. What are you doing over there? At least we saw it when it was, still there.
I know.
I'm really disappointed in what's happened. Whoever's done it.
Human nature.
Should be ashamed of themselves.
Well.
Anyway.
Come on then. Tea time.
Cup of tea. We're going to head off home, aren't we?
We are.
Because we're done for. Home. Would you like a grape?
Oh, yes, please, dear.
I've made you cheese and biscuit with a grape. I made that for you.
Things to get rid of after Christmas. The stuff you bought that you didn't need, that you never buy any other time of the year, needs eating.
So I think we're going to end it there. It's been a good weekend. We'll see you on the next one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on notifications if you so wish. And feel free to make any comments.
Bye. Say bye.
I did, bye.